So we have with us Mr. Murugaraj of ILM Audio. Welcome to BW Business World.
Sure.
So my first question to you is how Gen AI is shaping up India's technological landscape and digital economy.
So in terms of Indian landscape, Gen AI is putting a lot of things obsolete. You know what I mean? Obsolete out of the equation. Let's say there was a big field. There's a big industry called content creation, and the content creation is the first thing I think which Gen AI killed and slowly dying. And followed by that, we have all our image generations, all our photographers, all our video editors. It's just not it's not just ending there. It's taking his direction towards game creation. Designing of games, movies for that matter. It's going all over there. So, and even for a matter, in the movie industry, editing is a big task. It's a big, huge artist task. And imagine an artist task where like 10 people have to work for like days to get something completed is done like this. That's where Gen AI is like taking on all those things and putting all those things obsolete, which is a good thing for people who will be losing jobs, who would have done that as their sole job. But they'll have to adapt to the what's going on forward to it, because whatever AI is gonna replace, there's gonna be something which will need a human touch, right? Say for example, a machine was replaced to make a shoe. Before it was done by hands, but the machine was replaced to do a shoe. So the machine can't operate on itself. It needs a human touch. So it's gonna the analysis like that. So
talking more about India, do you think how India's business ecosystem is adapting Gen AI to add it into their growth story?
okay, honestly, let's say 5 to 6% of the Indian business ecosystem are taking it seriously and are moving in the right direction. Actually, there are a lot of people who just use the name of AI, say just attach powered by AI to the platform, and that doesn't make any sense because see, one way or the other, be it a product company or be it a service-based company, and whatever business ecosystem it is, they'll have to adapt to AI. Like how cloud migration was a necessary part before and was a like mandatory part before, because of that, lots of company like lost crores. Similarly, like that, all these companies, whatever product it is, okay, AI some way or the other is gonna serve their product, and it's gonna help to scale their product to probably a lot of this thing. Be it a pastry, be it a what to say, cloth outlet. Even they have potential to use. I'm not talking about just the corporates, even the SMCs, small to medium scale. This thing, they have the potential to use AI some way or the other and like scale their product to a lot of people. I'm talking about like when you asked about the business system, when it comes to the SMSCs, the main problem is they have a lot of supply. There's a lot of demand. Okay, the aggregator which connects the supply and demand is not working properly. If this works properly, this will scale a lot of business to this aggregator, and that's where AI can come in and do a lot of wonders for them. Yeah.
So considering this evolving landscape, how can government and private players can collaborate to fix the issues such as data privacy and data security?
So data privacy and data security. All right. So
or do you think that Gen AI poses any threat to data security and data privacy?
Yeah, sure. But it does pose a lot of threat to data security because if I'm not getting some technical jargons, what happens is whatever app you use, they save all the data. They simply save all the data. They have all the data, right? So now when we talk about Gen AI, let's say a person is asking a question to Gen AI, there'll be some details about that person into it. And that's huge amount of data, and they're not just like scrapping up the data, and they're just not storing it in a database. They're storing it in somewhere in a place called as a data farm, and it's a huge amount of this thing. Now the thing is, there should be a very good regulation on this, from the government side and this thing, because Gen AI is somewhere the interaction between the user and the platform itself is a lot. Okay, be it image generation or be it content generation or whatever it is, the amount of time spent between the platform and the end user is a lot. So there's a lot of transaction communication which happens during that. They get a lot of useful data. They filter that and they save that, which they might use it for whatever reasons, and that's clearly violation of privacy of one particular individual. So government should come make very strict regulation based on this, because otherwise there'll be some or the other kind of consequence which our country will face if this regulation is not done properly.
So do you think can India really become the Gen AI capital of the world in upcoming time?
I think so. I've been asked this question before. So people think that China has the potential, but more than China, India has the potential to make this, because India are in a phase where US was in a phase called this internet bubble, right? So from internet bubble, all our Google, YouTube, Facebook, all those companies were born. So India is in that phase where we have the AI bubble. So we have the manpower, we have the resources, and we have enough, natural resources to build all the GPUs for computing units, and we don't have to depend on this thing, China for like GPUs and stuff. So we have all the manpower, we have all the skill and talent from people who can actually get in and do it. So if you ask me personally, and I think for sure India is going to be the global leader in AI probably in the coming 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
When we see, I'm saying, yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.